Hey, welcome back, Beowulf Nation. It's on Beowulf back at it with another YouTube video. If you're new to the channel, hit the like button. Existing subscribers, hit the bell notification. Also, too, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Also, too, there's a lot of alsos. Check out the Amazon store, amazon.com/shop/IamBeowulf. The Beowulf merch at BeowulfNation.com. You can see at the bottom of the video. And also, too, there's another merch store that everything's discontinued. That is IamBeowulf.com. So check all that stuff out. I greatly appreciate it. Man, this is pretty wild. I saw this and I'm like, I gotta shoot a video talking about this. So I guess what's going on right now is throughout the whole United States, not every store, but this weekend, when this video's up, it's already passed. It's, you know, my video, I have to shoot a lot of stuff, so some stuff will not be up immediately. So it's kind of past. Work could still be going on. Who knows? But going on throughout different parts of the United States, Walmarts are shutting down for deep cleaning during the whole entire weekend, which usually weekend is probably the most busiest time of Walmarts. I know around me, they used to be, you know, the super Walmarts were open 24 hours because of everything going on in the world. They've been only, like, some are actually closing like 8, 9, 10 o'clock, so they're not actually staying that open that late. I actually think they close around, yeah, I think it's certain times there's all different schedules. So I actually couldn't even tell you. A lot of stuff, a lot of stores are closing early. So let's get into this article. I saw the share so you guys are aware. I like making these videos, just changing it up, showing you guys a bunch of different stuff so you're kind of just aware of what's going on in the world, I guess. Bring awareness. It says your local Walmart may be temporarily closing, and here's why. It says residents in Lynn Haven, Florida woke up on July 25th to learn that their local Walmart would close early on Sunday and reopen on Tuesday after deep cleans. So they're doing a bunch of deep cleans inside these Walmarts. They're all over. So this wasn't just a weekend. Like I'm saying, it's throughout there. It could be still probably going out once this video's up. They're probably going to do it to like every single Walmart. It says the company explained in a statement shared in the Panama City News Herald that the effort to address the recent rise in obviously know what's going on. So YouTube doesn't really like you saying it, but you know what's all going on in the world. I don't need to say it. We have chosen to temporarily close our Lynn Haven store. This will extra time for the third-party specialists to further sanitize the store and will also give our associates additional time to restock shelves to prepare for the store to once again serve the community. After the clean, Lynn Haven store will continue to administer employee health assessments that require unvaccinated workers to wear face masks. You kind of see what's all going on. And this isn't just in Florida, it's everywhere, which is not a bad thing. It's good that they're like keeping the stores clean, that, you know, nothing happens. But everybody has their own opinion, and in the comments, whatever you believe, we don't need to get into a discussion about this. Actually, I think this video, I'm going to turn the comments off because everybody has such a mixed view on stuff that I think everybody should just get along. That's just how I believe in stuff. I think every other country should get along, every other person should get along, and there shouldn't be people dividing. It should be people going together, because there's a lot of bad stuff going on in the world, and it's better everybody get together than diverse people. So this video for sure will have the comments. I'm going to turn them off because it's just so many people, so mixed views. It's crazy. It says here, eat this, not that, notes that many Walmart stores across the country have undergone. This isn't the first time this deep cleaning closure also happened in December 2020 and May 2021. But the Business Insider notes that Walmart closed 22 of their stores permanently in 2019, so those who see their Walmart suddenly closing, even if that only for a cleaning, have some reasons to feel concerned. There's been stores closed throughout the United States, but like this article is talking about this store in this town of Florida. This is not about everywhere. I actually was, before looking at this, I was looking at a bunch of articles to talk about, and there's just so much. It's all different states that I can't really be, like, we could go for hours talking about all the different states. Let's just talk about one that really talk about a bunch of stuff. While it appears that many of the recent closures are simply for cleaning and sanitation purposes, permanent closures always seem to be looming. It says here, this is what the temporary closure entailed. While Walmart has not shared more information on how they are deep cleaning and sanitizing their stores, they are temporarily closed. Some information is known according to Eat This, Not That. The store locations that close do so for just 2 days. The stores typically close in the afternoon around 2 p.m. and remain closed. The stores then reopen at 6 or 7 a.m. after sanitation has taken place. So a lot of this is actually a sanitation company coming in there, a third party. This isn't like a Walmart employees doing this. It's actually a professional business. Hey, if this was what you're doing for work right now, you're probably pretty busy. This procedure has taken place most recently at 2 Florida locations, one in Jacksonville and another in Panama City, as well as Claremore, Oklahoma, and Pagoso Springs, Colorado. Walmart explained that the closures are made on a market-by-market basis so that there are little warning or clues to which location would be temporarily closed, which is unsettling to many customers. While a 2-day temporary closure might seem insignificant to some Walmart customers, it may be very impactful to others. It says here, Walmart is primarily grocer in some communities. There's a lot of rural communities that they don't have grocery stores, that all they have is Walmart. So if they were closed the whole weekend and somebody didn't pre-buy what they needed, food or any of that, if they're going there for medicine and stuff, you could be at a big disadvantage for a couple days waiting till stuff gets better, you know? It says, Eat This Not That covered at Walmart closure in Paragould, Arkansas, that happened just before Christmas 2020, that could have warned us a little bit. This is going to hurt this little town. Our resident expressed at local news station that sanitation raises the larger questions of how the closures and affecting communities that depend on Walmart stores, especially smaller communities. Even larger cities like Charlotte, North Carolina, rely on Walmart as the #1 grocer via Charlotte Observer. While there are other grocery stores in the area that consumers can reach, Walmart size and accessibility means the closure can still be disruptive, according to the Institute of Local Self-Reliance. Walmart cashes out in on 50% of grocery sales in the markets of 43 cities and 160 smaller communities. Out of the 203 markets they studied, Walmart dominates with 70% of the market shares in 38 of the communities. Putting these numbers into perspective shows just how much people rely on Walmart for their groceries, among other needs. There's still more. This is probably a pretty good article to read off for people to know. It says, return of familiar safety measures. Walmart is not the only big brand still engaging with reality of the pandemic. Costco has decided to eliminate their senior hours policy instated at the beginning of what's going on. They gave higher risk demographics seniors hours, also including disabled, safer time to shop. Richard Galantine, Costco's chief financial officer, informed US Today earlier this month. Previously, the wholesaler store had planned to end their senior hours on July 26. The decision not to cut the senior hours at Costco offers a further illustration of how even as many are eating inside restaurants and traveling again. We are still living in what is going on. I'm not going to say the word conditions. This is especially true as of the 19 Alpha Delta Charlie variant. Traction in the countries, reminding us that while the shot work in lowering the odds of infection, they do not eliminate the risk of infection altogether. Is importantly that is still a concern. Yeah, this is a lot to talk about, a lot to take in. Probably a lot of people wish there were comments. They could be like, say this, that. I'm just reading off the article. I'm not voicing any of my opinions. I'm not telling you guys what to do. I'm just reading an article. So just don't judge by what I'm saying. I'm reading something. It's not an article I wrote up. I'm reading off somebody else's article. So I hope it gives you guys a form. So if you're in an area and you need to get stuff, always my advice is if you need stuff, be always prepared to have some stuff. Don't wait till the last minute, because like this, you could show up and the Walmart's closed and you can't go anywhere. The hard thing too is when Walmart's not open super late, you got to be pretty planning out that you can't just go last minute. And there's not a lot of options at late night shopping if you had to go get something. Because most stuff is closed. So always be prepared, whatever you need. Don't wait till the last minute. Always, like when I go buy food or whatever, I don't wait till I have nothing to eat. I start making a list, know what I need to go get, and not wait till the last minute. And that's the same thing as living here where I'm at, where we have hurricanes. As soon as I always treat every hurricane it could be coming, that it is. I don't wait till they actually say, hey, it's coming. Because once they say, hey, it's coming, everything goes crazy. I remember, because we're on the subject of Walmart, when Hurricane Florence came here in South Carolina, I remember being at a Walmart picking up a few things. Everybody was kind of just getting stuff. And I overheard people up front, head up in Walmart, telling all their staff, yeah, we're closing at 8 o'clock because I think it was the governor of South Carolina wanted all this big radius of where I'm located at to be closed. So like it was like a week before, they thought this hurricane was going to be so big that they shut stuff down like a week beforehand. So you couldn't go to any Walmart or any store that's in any way. I think there was the only thing you could depend upon for a short period of time was like a gas station. Well, how much like actually healthy stuff is there to eat at a gas station? And I remember that it was like pretty crazy because you heard that and nobody knew about it, and it's like most people didn't even have anything. So it's like I say, it's always be prepared. I'm going to be shooting this video with this really cool thing of storing water. I'm just changing up the channel where it's just kind of getting people informed because I don't want to see people waiting last minute and go, oh man, I should have done this. I like to educate people. If it comes how you survive, then how you invest your money, cryptocurrency, all that. I'd rather have a channel where it's about not just, hey, look at me, I bought something new here, I bought that, look at this, look what I bought, look at that. I haven't done in life seeing stuff like that because I think it's a deceitful picture to most people of what they think in priorities, what they need in life. They're not aware of what's going on in the environment. You know, there's just a whole bunch of lists of stuff. I'd rather bring people aware instead of just these channels where I see stuff where people just bragging, buy this, buy that. Oh, look what I bought. Oh, then a couple months later, oh, now I bought another vehicle. I just think that's kind of just really played out, and I think it gives a deceiving picture to a regular person that could be in the United States or in another country. Have priorities, and that's what I want to change the channel into. So if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Existing subscribers, like I said, hit the bell notification. Also too, I greatly appreciate it if you could hit the like button. You don't have to, but it does help out the channel. Also too, like I said, check out the Amazon store, amazon.com/shop/IamBeowulf. And then you got all the new Beowulf merch at BeowulfNation.com. You can see it at the bottom of the video if you're on your phone or computer. There's actually a lot of cool new merch for the ladies too than just the men. So check that out. And there's some towels and just really cool stuff and where it's got to where the IamBeowulf.com. There's still used stuff for sale on it, but all that merch is discontinued, so will not carry over to the new merch store. So check that out while supplies last. Be driven to win. Remember, every day is Earth Day. Stay mighty and keep strong.